Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Warner and Jade, with another video of Weekly Andrew, in which I'm going to just go ahead and say this. I did not actually get around to playing Lessons in Love or Ripples like I said I was probably going to do this week, but I kind of have good reason that I didn't get around to doing those this week, which I'll get to after talking about anime like I normally do at the beginning of these videos. So, getting straight into it with takagi-san, which I don't really have tons to really say here. But beginning of episode, we got teased with the Moto sequel to the story, having Chi-chan there. So beginning of the episode basically jumped forwards into the future to the point in time where Takagi and Nishikata have a daughter. So, I guess that's good as anything at this point to say that we're going to be getting the Moto series adapted for this now at some point. But the only other thing I really actually have to say here was just towards the end of the episode with Takagi saving Nishikata from falling in his bonds. Just cute, okay? Just cute. Even just her reaction when she realized exactly what she actually did there. Just quickly backing away and everything. So, yeah. I don't have anything else there to say, I guess. So, moving on to Fabiniku, which I didn't really plan that much to really talk about this, considering not that much important actually ever happens in the anime, considering it's mostly comedy. But, yeah, kind of needed a bit of a reason to try and extend this video, considering I don't really have all that much to actually talk about overall in this video. So, Jinguji basically defeated one of Demon Lord's generals, I guess I'll call him, while he was charmed, and wasn't even paying attention to them. Yeah, he's overpowered as hell, that's for sure. They also did actually manage to make some progress when it comes to trying to find the Demon Lord, despite the fact that they still have no information, really. So, yeah. And also, Swartz hiding his name. And, yeah. I'm going to say that it's Kirito. Just going to take a guess at that. Considering, well, if there's any character he looks like, it's Kirito. Which I'm pretty sure is the point. He's supposed to look like Kirito. And that's basically the reason why he's hiding his name. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure his name is actually Kirito. But yeah, nothing else there to say. So moving on to World of Liddell, in which Kenya destroys those rock golems in like 30 or 40 seconds or something. Of course. No big fight or anything, just very quickly destroying absolutely all of them. Because she's that strong. And also, further on into the episode, we apparently basically find out that the other players are actually still in this world. This one being a kid that Kenya was fully willing to kill, basically due to the amount of people that kid has actually killed. So, yeah. And is also basically just too strong to be really left alone, even after putting on that collar on him. That reduces all of his stats by 90%. And also, one thing I really don't understand is that, sure, this is a kid, but how in the world does this kid not know that he's not in a game anymore, basically? How? I don't really understand that. And plus, another thing I don't really understand about this whole thing is there's still other players? I'm pretty sure they were all gone. Seriously, the anime does a very bad job at actually explaining things. One thing I do know is it is going a lot quicker than what should be. Going by discussions of Mal and how quick the story's going. A lot of stuff's apparently being skipped, I guess. I'm not exactly sure on that at the moment. But it's definitely going fast. And isn't really doing a very good job at actually explaining stuff. And, well, into the episode, I guess. Ganya gets to the Guardian Tower that she is heading to, in which she basically just gets a fairy that apparently can't talk from what I can tell, and is also copying everything that she does. After leaving the Guardian Tower, at least, considering something I noticed there is that, well, at the Guardian Tower, the fairy's not actually copying her, but afterwards, she is. Don't really understand that, but okay. And also, one last thing I want to actually mention is the fact that we're already halfway through this anime. This is episode 6. Just another 6 more episodes and it's done. We're already basically halfway through the season. It really does not feel like it's been half a season already, since the darn season actually started. Which is weird considering the fact that season, I'm pretty sure it started a bit later than what it normally would. So yeah, I really don't understand how it doesn't actually feel like it's been half a season yet. But apparently it has, so yeah. I'm basically done with anime, and I have no games to actually talk about after this, so getting straight to what I mentioned at the beginning of the video here. Which is the fact that I finally, after 7-8 years, actually got a gaming computer. Last 7-8 years, I've basically been using this old piece of shit of a computer, which, to be exact, it's an HP Pavilion 400 434. So yeah, that's basically the thing that I've been using for like 7-8 years at this point. And which, just saying, if that thing can only actually really play Minecraft on the most lowest graphics settings at like 20 FPS at best. Now that thing is absolutely shit when it comes to gaming. So yeah, definitely not very good when it comes to recording, if you can tell from just watching all the other videos I've made, considering the amount of lag and those things. But yeah, finally actually have a new computer, in which is, yeah, very good so far. I basically had it like a week and a half before I could actually use it, considering I didn't actually have monitors for it. Because I needed new monitors, considering old monitors I had were DVI and VGI ports only. This thing needs HDMI or DisplayPort. So yeah, also had to get new monitors, which going from 24-inch monitors to 27-inch, and yeah, they're much larger than what I've been used to. And also 1600 by 900 resolution to 1920 to the 1080. So much better resolution as well, which is nice. But got the monitors Monday, so I basically spent the entirety of Monday just rearranging my entire setup, in which towards the end, when I was actually putting some of the packaging away, I've actually managed to injure myself a bit on the back of my hand. Just putting one of the plastic packaging for cables back into the box, and the handle at the top of the box ended up hitting the back of my hand to the handle at the bottom of the box, basically. And yeah, managed to hurt myself, and yeah, it's much worse than what I feel like it should have been, considering, yeah, It's been a few days and this thing's still visibly there, despite the fact that it didn't really look like even pierced the skin, but apparently it did. So, yeah. Oh, thankfully it didn't really bleed all that much. Also, the only thing I've really done so far when it comes to actually using this computer is basically test games to make sure they've worked, especially all the visual novels, adult visual novels, that I had to manually move my save files over so I can continue playing them. Now that's what I honestly spent the majority of my time doing Monday, is getting all that stuff set up, considering that takes time to install all that. So, yeah, got all that stuff done. They're all working and everything. So, yeah, the only other thing besides that I've really done is edit Wednesday's video, and yeah. That thing was much quicker to edit than what I'm used to. Even just exporting the video after editing it was much quicker. And in all honesty, I think it's the first time I've actually managed to export anything in under 10 minutes. Considering normally, what I've been used to when it comes to exporting is that length of the total video. So, like, got a 20-minute video. That, at minimum, is how long it will take to export. Plus, like, 50%. So, 20 to 30 minutes is how long it exports. Now, apparently, it's going to be much quicker for me to do. Which is very nice considering that's a lot of time that I can't really do very much. But with all this done, I will try to actually stream on Twitch once I have everything else done, considering I still need a new camera for obvious reasons. And also would like to have a new keyboard and mouse along with a headset that's not going to be hurting my ears after like an hour of wearing it. So yeah. Hopefully I can get all the other stuff done soon. But I should be able to get a camera and possibly keyboard right now. So yeah. Hopefully we'll soon be able to actually start streaming. And when it comes to videos, for right now, I'll probably continue making Age of History 2 videos while I try and make sure I got everything going. But one thing I will definitely do is make a War Thunder video, considering that's the game I've easily put the most time in out of any game I've played, considering I have like 1100 hours in that thing. And Age of History 2, despite how much I've been playing it to make videos and everything, only has like 500 to 600 hours of gameplay in that. So, yeah. Basically played War Thunder twice as much, despite the fact that I haven't actually even touched War Thunder since before I even started making videos, which is like 4 years ago. And on top of that, not actually being able to play War Thunder at all in the last year since the new power update. Considering that update updated the graphics engine basically, in which made it completely impossible for my old computer to actually play the game at that point. Couldn't even get to the main menu. So, yeah. And another thing that I had to deal with when it comes to just getting everything set up for the computer is the fonts that I basically use in my thumbnails. Yeah. Agency FB font I use for that stuff there. I had to manually install that and everything, which is a bit annoying. My old computer had that by default, from what I remember. So, yeah. Knowingly had to find that font again manually to install it and everything. And, yeah. Apparently you had to pay for fonts. Or at least some fonts. Which I don't really understand. You have to pay for commercial use of a font. Question: how in the world do you make money from a font? Seriously, how do you do that? I'd love to know. Because I don't see any way. I honestly do not see any way that's really even possible. Seriously, how in the world do you make money using a font? Because if you're making money, it's not because of a font. You may be using a font and whatever it's making you money, but it's not the font that's actually making that money. Because I'm pretty sure no one really cares about the fonts you use. But moving on past that, yeah, kind of don't have that much else to really talk about here. Though I did have to deal with it was quite annoying dealing with OBS before recording this. Spent like half an hour just trying to figure out how to get audio working, so it actually captured my microphone audio and I could actually hear myself at the same time, and also get a darn thing to actually pick up desktop audio and record it. Seriously, don't know why all that wasn't really working by default, but yeah, I had to figure out how to fix all that. It took me like half an hour to do, which I'm pretty sure is pretty good considering I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. So yeah. And if anyone's really interested when it comes to stuff in my computer, when it comes to specs there, best thing in it is easily the 3060 graphics card. Okay? Easily best thing. Next thing is the Asus motherboard. So, yeah. All the other stuff, not the best, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. Enough talking there. If you really actually really want to know most of the stuff that's in the computer, which I'm not even sure about most of exactly myself, considering I wasn't the one that actually built it. So, yeah. If you want to actually know the specs, I guess, or at least that much I actually know of, I guess you can comment below asking. I don't really know, or really care that much, so, yeah. Should be doing a War Thunder video soon, I guess. But besides that, don't think I'm really going to be trying to pick up on things when it comes to videos or even just streaming until I have everything finished with a new camera and everything here. Especially headphones, considering this thing is annoying, considering my ears are already starting to hurt and I've only been wearing this thing for like 21 minutes. Or actually, it's been an hour since I really put this on, considering all the nonsense I had to deal with before recording, trying to get audio to work. So, yeah. That there will be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.